videos on those. I don't know, though. I know I went from really confident to really unsure, or rather, really inconfident, I guess you could say. I don't know what the proper grammar is there. I'm no English teacher, but although I am a writer, loosely I'm a writer, but I forget what I was talking about now again. I'm so sorry. It is currently 1:26, so yeah. But for Marvel, it's just one of those things, and I really do think that that's something that everybody should experience at least once. And I apologize, I'm going from one subject to another and then back over to another, but it's really early in the morning, and I'm just trying to make myself tired by doing something. And that's something, I guess, making videos for you guys. Thankfully, I enjoy that, and thankfully you guys hopefully enjoy my videos. I can't say thankfully and hopefully, so hopefully you guys enjoy my videos, and that's why I do this, I do this for you guys, I do this so you guys can escape reality. And by me talking about reality in general, I make you remember reality, so I'm going to stop talking about that because you're here. Usually, at least I watch YouTube videos to escape reality and to just kind of get some nice comedy in for a day. So, I'm going to stop talking about that, and I'm just going to get right back to finishing up this bridge, which is coming along pretty good. It's coming along really good, It's not my lying voice. It's actually not. But, you wouldn't know what my lying voice would sound like now, would you? I'm trying to do this in a speedy, efficient way without crouching. How am I still? Oh, man. I didn't mess up. Well, I mean, I did, kind of. I'm going to do this, the rest of this safe. But, I don't know. It's one of those things with music and Marvel and even Minecraft. Like, the issue with Minecraft, for me at least, and I'm sure it's like this for a lot of other people, is it gets so old so quickly. And the great thing about PC is obviously mods. The bad thing about console is the lack of mods. And the lack of mods really kills it. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Minecraft goes from being one of the top indie games, if you can even still call it an indie game at this point, to kind of just a AAA title in comparison to other games, with both how old it is and how inefficient it's doing in the... Then I don't know the statistics, but I can only assume, like, say, compare the Xbox and PS to the PC, PlayStation, that would be PS, to the PC, personal computer. It's nothing compared to those, and that wouldn't really be surprising to me, as I said earlier, quite simply because there are no mods, and a lack of mods means a lack of replayability. Lack of replayability obviously means lack of playability. Lack of playability means lack of support for the game. Lack of support of the game means lack of people supporting the game itself. And lack of people supporting the game itself means the lack of people recommending it. The lack of people recommending it means the lack of people playing it. And then it just recycles. So you can see how that can be very bad for game developers. Now again, I just made that up off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's how it goes, and if it's not, then I will totally own up to it, but I would like to think I'm right because that sounds stinking awesome. Okay, now then, we are going... we're going to ignore what I just said there, and we're going to now build some stone railings. I know that's not the name of it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't know whether or not I should... If I'm going to do that, then... Alright, let me just run back down here real quick. I'm just get food. And then keep running down here. I don't know whether or not I should... I have to. If I'm going to do the railings, I have to make it look proper. When I say stone railings, I mean the stone fence. That's what I meant. And I would like that because if this is a stone bridge, I like stone fence. And etc, etc. But the thing is, with stone fence, I don't want it looking like it's just floating there. I like to make it look like it's kind of sitting on something. If I'm going to do that, I need to make 2 more rows. Well, that's fine. It gives us more time to talk and more time for me to mess up in conversation. So that's always fun. No, but I really do enjoy doing this with you guys. I enjoy making videos for you guys. Let's see how long I can go. Let's see if I can go 17 blocks. Or at least the rest of the stack. Oh, no. But I really do enjoy making videos for you guys. And trust me when I say I'm just gonna take the rest of the stone out. I always feel so bad when I don't make videos for after 2 days. And then, of course, I say that, and I didn't make videos for like the last several days, but it's just because it's so busy. It really is so busy, and I know I always say that, but that is the God honest truth. And I wish it wasn't like that, because I love doing this. I love doing this so much. It's relaxing to me. It gives you guys entertainment, hopefully, and it just gives me something to do when I want something to do that actually matters, rather than just playing another video game for no apparent reason. Here we go. I have 4. These things heal 4. Not heal, but fill up 4. Hey, no, it only heals up 3? How many saying heals? It's food. I did not know that. But I really do love this, and being able to do this for you guys is great and all, but then I start having issues because it gets so busy, and then when it gets busy, I don't really have time for this, and when I don't have time for this, I just start feeling bad, because I feel like I'm letting you guys down, and I've gotten more support in the last month than I think I have in the last 5 months combined, because of a video I put out. And you can look back at my channel for it. Wrong chest. You can look back at my channel for it. It's called All Mechanic Outfits Elite or something like that. All Mechanic Elite Outfits in Battlefield Hardline, or at least something like that. And it has nearly 2,000 views. Like, okay. Here's the thing about me. Another thing, learning about DeathStar time. Here's another thing about me. When I think of how is this going to play out in the future, I think of all possibilities. When I say all, I mean pretty much every single possibility that I can imagine within my creative mind, or possibly not creative mind, but everything that I can imagine in my mind, I go through in my head, and I say, okay, well, if this happens, how could this play out? This is good and bad, because after doing this for so long, when I say this, I mean both YouTube and just, just things in general, it's gotten to the point where I've realized that if I expect one thing, then it's not going to happen. So what needs to happen is, sorry, I heard my cats. I think they're playing downstairs. I don't know. I'm sure they're fine. They're rowdy cats. But nope, mosquito. Hold on. Ah, what? Fast mosquito. Jeez. I can't believe it. I could have swore it got him. My hand was right there next to him. But anyways, so the thing about me, as I said earlier, just a second ago, is I go through all situations in my head, and that means I start to expect things. When I start to expect things, that never really plays out good, because then I become not disappointed, but I become discouraged when it doesn't happen the way I would like it to out of all the situations, and then that kind of kills it for me. But at the same time, that's good, because when I think of situations, I think of, okay, so let me say that if this video is the one that gets me popular, then I could possibly gain, I don't know, what's a ballpark number? 200 subs. 200 subs for an extremely popular game. Okay, that's that's fine. But what happens if it doesn't, if it gets a lot of popularity for the wrong reason? Like, what if it's an extremely bad video and then I lose all my subs? Well, that's not good. So is it worth taking the risk? And I started thinking that way, which is bad, though. And that's bad. And I did start on the wrong side. I was wondering that. And that's bad. And if you are an aspiring YouTuber... Alright, let me just get this out of the way. If you are someone who wants to do YouTube, and you know that you have that drive, you can't think. You just have to do. What do I mean? Okay, well... If you ever watched Star Wars episode, I'm pretty sure it's 4. If I'm not, I'm terribly sorry to the Star Wars community. But Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try, when Luke lifts up the X-Wing in Dagobah. Or rather, on Dagobah, at Dagobah, whatever. And that's kind of what you have to do. You just have to do it. You can't try to do it. You can't not do it. You just have to do it. Well, then again, it's do or do not, so I guess you can just not do it. But it's not advised, because if you don't do it, then you're not doing YouTube. But if you want to do YouTube, or anything, this goes for anything, you kind of just, well, like if you're running a business, you shouldn't just do it. You should also think about the repercussions, because that's really important. When it comes to YouTube, especially, and you're just making video game videos, nothing really, you know, it's not like gonna make you millions of dollars, it's not gonna make you millions of dollars in the whole. You just have to do it. And you can't expect anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. You can't expect to be popular from one video. You can't expect to... Really? Oh, really? You can't expect to be unpopular because of a video. You just have to do it. Now, why is this... Did I really just... You know what? My excuse is that it's early. It's my excuse. But, long story short, you just have to do it. And why am I saying this? I'm saying this because if you do what I do, which is you start to kind of go through all situations and you start expecting things that aren't really sensible, then you kind of set yourself up for failure. And how do I know that this at least has some sort of truthness behind it, or legitimacy? Not truthness. It's 1. It's almost 2 o'clock. Give me a break in the morning. I know this because when I upload that video, I didn't expect anything special out of it. Honestly, I didn't. I thought, oh, you know what? It's a video showcasing a bunch of... There are gonna be mobs on this, I'm sure of that. But I thought to myself, it's just gonna be a video showing off a bunch of skins for this game, and if people really want to know what it looks like, they can just look up a really popular video of it. But then I noticed, you know, for the first week, it was like 24 views. Oh, you know, that's pretty good for me. A YouTube channel, which is still small, even though I've been doing this for 2 years. Fun fact, I started right around the same time Jacksepticeye started. How do I know this? December 2012. I watched a recent... I know, I'm digressing. Just give me a quick second. Jacksepticeye started his YouTube channel in 2012 in December. Same with me. If you go back to my very first video, which was a sharpshooter on the map Meltdown in Black Ops 2 on the 360, it blows my mind to think that he went on to make millions of subs and actually creates this into a job, and I have this. And I know I sound depressed about it, but trust me, I am so grateful, because when I think about it again, I am very... Well, not very. I take that back. I'm sorry. That's wrong. It's early. I'm younger than him, and I really, even if I wanted to, I can't really have this as my job, because I'm, you know, I'm doing this. So, yeah. So that's a quick fun fact. I started YouTube right around the same time Jacksepticeye did, and we went down 2 different paths, and that just blows my mind. And I couldn't be happier with the way this turned out. That's not to say I wouldn't have liked it if I had gotten a lot more subscribers, a lot more fans, but I'm not going to complain. So anyways, when I posted that video about the Battlefield Hardline mechanic skins, I thought to myself, you know, it's not going to do anything, you know? It's going to be one of those videos where it's almost like this guy going, and this is where... I'm sorry, if you do this is such a bad impression, but I'm sorry, but I have to do a voice. Whenever I tell stories or whatever, I always put voices in. But, you know, it's like, here, this is how we play Dota. Okay, so what we do in Dota is we press the A key. And when we press the A key, we do this and that. And then you type in the secret code of 0127858 underscore. And then you do the Majubali. And then it gets really technical, and he gives you a step-by-step tip guide on how to do something. And I thought to myself, well, there's so many videos like that on the internet. Why would a lot of people choose my video? But then it started getting more views, and I was like, oh, 50 views after a week and a half. Okay, that's different.